Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss.
How are you today?
And you?
I am fine, so thank you. Okay. Before we start our lesson, let's pray. First, please pray. Begin. Okay. First, I want to check attendance of you all. We have to attend first Nanda,
Present, Miss.
Sylvia,
Present, Miss.
Aulia,
Present, Miss.
Firmina,
Present, Miss.
Nurul,
Present, Miss.
Saro, Ida, Rizka, Aulia,
Present.
Dini,
Present, Miss.
Aliza,
Present, Miss.
Cintana,
Present, Miss.
Cinta.
Present, Miss.
Okay. We are studying about narrative text. Before we enter lesson, do you guys like reading story? What story do you like? It can be fairy tales or novel or folklore. Nanda, how about Nanda?
Novel, Miss.
What is the title?
Dilan.
Okay. How about Sylvia?
Kalau aku sukanya tuh bukannya tulisan banget nih, aku sukanya ada gambar-gambarnya. Jangan bobo.
Kalau dia
Sounds like surrealist. I think I really like comic.
oke. Firmina,
Novel, Miss.
novel. The title is
Papir, Miss.
What?
Papir.
How about Nurul?
Novel, Miss.
Novel. How about Sarah?
Aku buku bergambar.
Bukan narrative text, beda. Story, what story?
Dongeng anak kecil, Miss.
Oke. How about Ida?
Komik.
Komik. How dia?
Novel, Miss. Judulnya Jonathan.
Oke. How about Dini? What story do you like?
Cerita apa? Oh, novel.
Novel. Haliza?
Novel, Miss.
Cintana?
Sana. You, Miss.
Oh, oke. How about Sita?
Novel, Miss.
Novel.
title is Hello, Hello.
Oke. How about Rizka? Mas?
Novel juga, Miss.
Oke, novel ya. Here we want to study about narrative text. From this picture, do you guys know what story it is? Is anyone want Malin Kundang about Malin Kundang is about apa?
Anak durhaka.
Iya.
Iya.
Tahu ya.
Jadi batu ya?
Iya,
jadi rocker.
Batu. Okay. So here I want to explain about what is narrative text. Narrative text is a type of text that tells a chronological story in the past tense. Narrative text tells imaginative stories or real stories that are modified and arranged through a sequence of events that occurred in the past. Jadi narrative text itu menceritakan cerita yang beruntut dari masa lampau ya. Jadi kebanyakan pakainya past tense. Okay, the purpose of narrative text is to entertain the readers through the amusing story. Jadi narrative text ini berguna untuk menghibur pembaca dari ceritanya yang mungkin nanti endingnya bisa happy atau sad atau gantung. Kemudian di sini ada types of narrative text. Ada beberapa tipe dari narrative text. Jadi yang pertama ini fairy tales, yaitu dongeng tentang peri ya, a story about the fairy world. Kalau mysteries itu a story about solving the problem of a mystery. Jadi tentang memecahkan sebuah masalah dari suatu misteri. Kalau yang ketiga, science fiction, a story related to science and technology that exceeds reality. And then the fourth is romances, a romantic story between a pair of human beings. And then horror stories. Horror stories is stories about ghosts or anything scary, yang serem-serem tentang setan gitu. Terus kemudian ada adventure stories. Adventure stories is stories about adventure, tentang petualangan seorang anak atau seorang lelaki gitu ya. And then ada fables. Fables itu stories whose characters are animals, yang ceritanya isinya hewan-hewan kayak kancil, buaya dan lain-lain. And then the last is folklores. Folklores divided into three. Yang pertama myths, which tell mythical things. Yang kedua ada legend, which tells the origin of a place whose truth is still uncertain. And then the last is folktale, or it could also be called a fairy tale full of unreal fantasies. Okay, here there are generic structure of narrative text. Jadi di dalam narrative text itu ada generic structure ya, kayak runtutan dari ceritanya. Yang pertama itu orientation. Orientation itu is the opening part of a narrative text story. This section introduces the characters in the story and the setting of the story, which includes place, time, atmosphere, and social conditions. Jadi orientation ini adalah pembuka dari cerita. Biasanya dia ada di paragraf pertama atau kalimat pertama ya, yang ceritain tentang karakternya siapa aja, tempatnya di mana, dan waktunya kapan. Kemudian yang kedua ada complication. This section contains problems that occur in a story, which is divided into three parts. The first is rising action. The problem begins to emerge. The second is climax, the peak of the problem, and then the last is falling action. The tension of the problem begins to decrease, and the resolution begins to develop. Jadi di complication ini masalah udah mulai datang dari di cerita tersebut, kayak dari yang pertama itu di rising action itu masalahnya dimulai, kemudian di climax masalahnya mulai mulai menaik, mulai konfliknya tuh dimulai gitu. Kemudian yang di falling action konfliknya ini udah mulai selesai dan kemudian akan memasuki bagian resolution. Oke, kalau next jadi resolution. This section contains the completion or end of a narrative text story. The story can end with a happy ending, a sad ending, or a cliffhanger ending. Jadi di resolution ini adalah akhir dari sebuah cerita, sebuah narrative text. Jadi di resolution kita bisa tahu apakah ceritanya happy ending atau sad ending atau gantungnya endingnya. Nah, kalau yang terakhir ini reorientation. Reorientation, the final part of this narrative text structure usually contains a conclusion, moral message, or change in character's characteristic at the end of the story. This reorientation is optional because it does not always have to be present in a narrative text. Jadi untuk reorientation ini nggak wajib ada di narrative text, karena isinya tuh biasanya kayak kesimpulan dari ceritanya, pesan moral yang bisa diambil dari cerita, atau pergantian karakter dari cerita tersebut. Jadi boleh ada, boleh enggak reorientation. Okay, here I want to read a short story about the wolf and the lamb. Okay, I want to read it first, yeah. So, one day, a lamb was eating sweet grass away from her flock of sheep. She didn't notice a wolf walking close to her. When she saw the wolf, she started pleading, "Please, don't eat me. My stomach is full of grass. You can wait a while to make my meat taste much better. The grass in my stomach will be digested quickly if you let me dance." The wolf agreed. While the lamb was dancing, she had a new idea. She said, "I can dance faster if you take my bell and ring it so hard." The wolf took the bell and started to ring so hard. And then the shepherd heard the sound and ran quickly to save the lamb's life. Okay. I want you this story. Ada yang tahu tokoh dari karakter ini siapa aja dan karakteristiknya gimana? Oke,
Tokohnya itu lem atau domba, sama wolf itu serigala. Lem itu karakternya cerdik, dia bisa ngebodohin si wolfnya. Wolf itu bodoh.
Oke, thank you. And then ada yang tahu latar tempat dari cerita ini di mana?
Padang rumput.
Ya, oke, tengah hutan benar. Kenapa bisa tahu di tengah hutan? Oke, di cerita ini tuh kan pasti ada moral value atau pesan moral. Ada yang tahu pesan moral dari cerita ini apa? Apa? Ada yang tahu nggak?
Pintar-pintar lo membodohi orang.
Orang kamu ngajarinnya nggak benar.
Iya itu kan benar. Tak mungkinnya kan
Ayo pakai bahasa Inggris coba, ayo satu ada nggak?
Serius.
Oke, apa?
If we are in danger situations, remain affection and seek help from people around them.
Oh ya benar, oke, thank you. Okay. Next we want to analyze the genic structure. Yang pertama itu orientation ya. Orientation tadi kan tentang perkenalan dari sebuah karakternya. Ada yang tahu nggak orientation di sini tuh
Saya,
gimana? Oke, mau maju atau situ aja? Oke. Dari kalimat mana?
Orientasinya yang itu Miss, yang one day lamb was eating sweet grass away from her flock or sheep. She didn't know sex or walking close to her.
Oke, that's right. Ini orientation ya. Okay, next is complication. Ada yang tahu complicationnya di mana mulai masalahnya?
dari Remis.
Oke, dari mana?
When she saw something to being so hard.
Oke, that's right. Ini ya complicationnya. Oke, yang terakhir itu tadi resolution. Resolution itu di mana ceritanya mulai berakhir. Di mana? Ada
Itu yang terakhir the shepherd sampai the landslide.
Oke, that's right. Thank you. Ini. Oke. Itu ya. Oke, jadi the conclusion from this material about narrative text. So narrative text is a text that tells a series of events sequentially and connected to each other. This type of text has an imaginative nature or imaginary story that aims to entertain the reader. Generally, narrative text presents a story with a problem that can trigger conflict to attract the reader's interest. Then, at the end, the author will close it with a happy or sad ending. Okay, the material is done. I want to give you homework. So, the homework is to read a fairy tale and then do some of the questions that have been given. Jadi nanti akan saya kasih ceritanya dan juga pertanyaan-pertanyaannya untuk dijawab yang nanti akan saya kirim melalui grup. Oke? Okay. Thank you. I think it's enough from me about narrative text. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.